Hi, Steph. So I thought I'd put together a quick screencastify for you to help you with the iMovie music. So the first thing I would share with you is that you need to have your music somewhere pretty available. Like I have a couple pieces of music right here on my desktop. So when I go into iMovie, and I could look at, like, I'll go back to a project and create one. And let's see if I just have some pictures here. So I'll pull these down real quick so we have something for the music. Okay. So you have all your pictures in and you're all ready to go to put the music in. So this is actually it's pretty simple. It's actually easier to edit the piece of music in like Audacity or something than it is to crop it in iMovie. So that's one idea that you might consider doing. But that given, we're just going to move forward with this. So you can either import it into your media folder. There's also an audio button up here, but the audio button actually takes you to your iTunes. So if your piece of music is in your iTunes account, it's easy to select it there. But if it's not there, then you're just going to you can bring it into your media folder, or it's actually just easier just to grab the piece of music from your desktop and to grab it and just drag it in. So once you get the piece of music, did we get it? We did not. So once you get the piece of music, you want to probably put it underneath what your pictures, so that you have a space above iMovie to put in your titles and that kind of thing. And then from here, make this a little bit smaller and move it over. So you have your piece of music here, and you can see that it's not lined up yet. So we're just going to take it and line it up. Now, the next thing you want to do, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit, is in here, I'm going to make these videos a, a little longer, not 11 minutes, but we'll turn them back down to about, let's make this one about 1 minute. Because what I want to show you here is that you can take this piece of music, and if it's not long enough to cover all of your videos, you can just take it and you can copy it, and then you can paste it in again, and the music is right there for as long as you want it. Another thing that you might want to know is that it is easy to crop this. So I'm going to make this bigger so we can just deal with one piece of music at a time. So let's say, so right here at the very beginning, you can see that there's a lot of blank space. It's just the very beginning of the song, just the lead. So I don't want that there. So if I click right here on it, make sure you're on the sound file, not on the picture file. So if I click and make sure I'm on the sound file, then I right click on it and do a split clip. And then I have this little section right here that I highlight, and I just hit delete, and then it's gone. Then I can move my file over again. So you can do that with pretty much anything. Like, let's say for some weird reason, there was a part of the music that you didn't like that was halfway through it. You just, again, click where you don't want it, and you do a right click on that music, and you just do a split clip, and then go to the next section where you want to start it again, do a split clip, Oops. Let me do a split clip there. And you can see then that you have this little section right here, and you can just delete it. And then you can take this part of it and move it back. So that's pretty rare that you might do that in the middle of a song, but there might be, I don't know, some reason that you want to do that, like there was a pause or something in the song. Okay, so then the only other thing I would share with you is volume control of this. So, so this line right here, of course, will take down the volume, and it will also take the volume up. Now, once you get to the yellow or red sections, that's pretty loud. So just sharing with you, but that's how you would make it something that was louder or shorter. So let's say that right here, make that a little lower. Let's say right here, on this one, we're going to do a split clip and get rid of this section. Or I could have just moved it over. And then we want this new song to start right here. But we want to fade this one out. And so maybe like where the crayons are, you have kids that are talking. Like this. So this little girl is actually talking. So I do want the music behind her, but I do not want it as loud as it is right now. And I would like it to fade out so that when the audience, it just doesn't go suddenly really silent. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to make the sound behind the little girl really, really low. And then over here you have this little dot. You always have a dot at the beginning and the end. So this little dot, if I catch the dot, then I can make that fade out as long or as short as I want. So let's say I did it like this. Then when I actually go to play it, so you see it's fading out. Okay, so that's how you would do a fade out, and you would do a fade in exactly the same way, but you just do it at the very beginning. So the piece of music I have right here, I've grabbed that dot and I'm fading it in over a period of 12 seconds. That might be kind of long, but anyway, that's how you do that fade out and the fade in, and then you make that section below her really, really quiet. And then when you're getting ready to do the fade in again, you can't do the fade in weirdly enough until you split this clip again. So again, highlight the clip, do a right click on it, split the clip, split the clip. And at that point, I have this little dot again. So I'm going to fade the music back in, and in the very end of the music, I'm going to fade it back out. So she does this. So I hope that helps. Send me an email and let me know what else I can do to help you on it.